Hi, I'm Lee Partridge and welcome back to Col U TV ahead of another season. I hope you've all had a great summer so far and a short break from football. But we're back to it now and looking for a positive start to the campaign this weekend against Swindon. Tickets for that one are on sale, so head across to Col U Tickets to get yours. We've got plenty lined up for the first show of the season with Noah Chilvers answering some of your questions, and there's some quirky and funny questions in there as well as football questions. And the first team's visit to the Community Foundation, as well as a look at our pre-season games. We've had 5 incomings with positive results in the friendlies and a good reaction to the new kits, higher season ticket sales than we had from last season. So it's given us a real good feeling, both fans and all around the club, for the start of another campaign. The boys have lost just one of their pre-season games, and after a good pre-season in Marbella to get the summer underway with the training camp before heading back and the matches here in the UK. So let's take a look at some of those highlights from our pre-season games. The lads' pre-season started with a trip to southern Spain and Marbella, where they were taking part in a training camp to get ready for the new season. The hot weather camp helped the bonding of the group as they got to know each other 24/7 at the camp. The first game came around quickly too, with the U's taking on Malden shortly after arriving back from Spain. It ended positively for the U's with a 4-0 win courtesy of Shay Cooper, Samson Tavidi and Tom Dallison. 2 matches at Ebbsfleet followed the next week. The U's came out on top once again. Samson Tavidi hitting a hat-trick in one game that proved to be a feisty one with a red card for the hosts. Young Brad Yomvian was also on target in the second game, 3-2 and 1-0 victories in favour of the U's. The next game saw the U's test themselves against League One opposition Stevenage. Steve Evans' side are known as a tough nut to crack, but Jayden Fevrier found a way through with a swerving strike in the 1-1 victory at St Neots Town. 4 days later, and Ben Garner's side were back at the JobServe Community Stadium for the first home friendly of the summer. Once again, it was against League One opposition, this time with Peterborough United the opponents. Posh took an early lead, but Noah converted from the spot to give the hosts a deserved 1-1 draw. The season was almost upon the lads for the next friendly, a 1-0 defeat against West Ham's under-21s on Friday last week, before rounding out pre-season the next day. League One Orient were the visitors here in North Essex, and the U's took a commanding 2-0 lead before being pegged back. Orient netted from the spot but couldn't find a way back as Colchester United ended our pre-season on a high before this week's first league game. Some great football and some great goals in there, as well as the new kit all on show. And I think you will agree, we're playing some lovely football at the moment, even though it's pre-season. We've done well against the teams in the leagues above us, as well as getting some good wins against those from the divisions below. And hopefully you've managed to get to some of the games pre-season. And you can see that Ben is putting his mark and stamping his mark and his style of play on the team. We are playing some great football, zipping the ball around and getting to our opponents, hurting them in different areas. Hopefully, we'll be seeing that this weekend when we take on Swindon. As I mentioned earlier on, tickets are available. So head across to Col U Tickets to get yours and get here and support the lads this weekend. Over the summer, they have been getting back to being involved with the Community Foundation, the team. They do some great work with kids and adults alike, the foundation. You've seen stuff before of what they do. This time, the lads went to visit a summer soccer camp for kids on their school holidays. And this is how it went.
Coach United first team came down and the kids very much enjoyed that last hour of camp, with enjoying them with their signatures as well as the Q&As at the end. Always a big excitement when the Col U players will come down and visit us in camp, and many other sessions as well throughout the year that they do.
We were kids once upon a time. We used to do these sort of camps, and it was surreal to meet people and get autographs off people we looked up to. So obviously now we're on the other side of that, and we're giving back to the kids and to the community. So yeah, these days are really good for us as players as well.
I've been doing the dartboard. We've been doing our World Cup. We've also been doing our challenges, Messi, Neymar, some other ones. They're making it fair, like if someone's being silly, they might take off a World Cup point, which is fair. And then if someone's they're doing really well, like good sportsmanship, they add on a few points.
Enjoyed playing, making new friends and scoring goals. And I just like all of them, and I like the signatures and everything.
When I was younger, I always used to want to try and meet as many players as possible, so I think it's good for the children to actually see us and believe that it's possible to be where we are. I supported Arsenal and I met a few of them and I was just starstruck really, but it just made me see them there and I thought I want to be there one day. So now, by God's grace, I'm here and yeah, hopefully push on.
So obviously here at the Community Foundation we've got 2 of our annual soccer camps that are due in week 1 and week 4 of the 6 weeks holidays. Throughout the other weeks we'll have just smaller soccer camps for kids to attend, as well as Activate camps, which is for other kids to do as well, which will involve sports such as football, rounders, rugby, American football, archery as well, and also the enrichment programs that come with it, where we've got dance and cycling as well throughout the summer for them.
Great to see the lads down there with the Community Foundation, and you could see and hear from speaking with Ewan and Darcy, participants on the course, that they were appreciating. I love the fact that the lads went to see them, also Ben Garner and all the staff there as well. And we'll be seeing plenty more of that across the new campaign and this season. Speaking of the fans, you may have seen a message from us on our socials a few days ago where we wanted your questions for Noah. We put those together, sat down with the new number 10 and vice captain to go through them. And here's some of the best now. Watch out, there's some random and quirky ones in there from yourselves. Let's see what Noah had to say.
Noah Chilvers here, and today I'm answering your questions.
So, Noah, answering our questions today. First question from Samson Tovaday on Twitter.
Yeah.
Why do you never assist Samson?
I think I answered it on Instagram. He couldn't finish a cheesecake, the boy, so that's why.
Fair enough. Archie on Twitter says, what is your opinion on the home and away shirts?
I really like them, to be fair. First time properly seeing it against Peterborough on Saturday, the home kit, I really like it. And the away kit's smart as well, yeah, no, I think they're both really nice, yeah.
Excellent. If you had to pick a favourite, which would it be?
I quite like the home one. Something different, yeah.
This is from Tom on Twitter. He says, Oppenheimer or Barbie?
I've only seen Barbie so far, so I'm going to have to go Barbie, yeah.
Will you go and see Oppenheimer?
I'm gonna. I might even go tonight, actually.
Okay. Give us an update.
Got made by the missus and my sister to go and watch Barbie, so yeah, watch that one already.
Your review?
Enjoyable, yeah, enjoyable. Not sure I should say that on the camera, but it was good.
Craig on Facebook, your favourite Star Wars movie?
I really like Star Wars as well, but I've not watched them in a while, so I actually wouldn't know what one is my favourite, but I'm a big fan of the thing as a whole.
The whole universe.
Yeah, the whole Star Wars verse.
Roger on Twitter, favourite football team as a kid?
United, Man United.
And your footballing idol?
Ronaldo.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
That probably answers another question a little bit later on, Messi or Ronaldo?
To be honest, probably Messi, but Ronaldo was, when I was growing up as a United fan. I lived in Portugal for a bit as a kid, so he was the main fella, yeah.
Yep. Excellent. Big Will on Twitter, what is your match day playlist?
I am the DJ in the changing room, so just a mixture, whatever the boys like. Obviously we've got a bit of the usual kind of like Drake, things like that, but then I've got to mix in a bit of house, some old school stuff for the older boys, so yeah, try and be a bit versatile, yeah. Got a bit of everything.
Twit Col U on Twitter, favourite goal you've scored?
It's probably between Scunthorpe away and Orient away. Probably going to have to go Orient away, yeah.
Sears wants it through the middle. Chilvers carries on with his run. Left-footed! Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant!
And your favourite goal not scored by you?
Not scored by me. Don't remember any. Not scored by me. I'll probably go. I'm going to go Kells when he scored that goal against Bradford, the header. I don't know why. Oh, was it Bradford? I don't know who it was. Salford. I don't know why. I think the celebration, and it was just a cracking header as well. So I think I'll go for that one.
Excellent choice. Favourite game you've played in? That's from Anthony on Twitter.
Scunthorpe away, I think, just because personally thought I played well, scored a good goal, scored 2. I think that was my first time I scored 2. So yeah, and that was a big day for us in that season. Yeah.
CUFC_L on Twitter. How does it feel to be vice captain of the club you grew up at?
Yeah, no, it's a massive honour for me. Obviously, I've been here since I was 9, 10, so to get the vice captaincy, I spoke to the gaffer a few weeks ago about it, and it was a really, really nice feeling for me. First thing, told my family and stuff, obviously really happy for me, so that was a big thing. Obviously, I've come through lots of ups and downs since I've been here, through the academy and things, so yeah, no, it was a real big achievement, and I'm very thankful for getting it, yeah.
And Matt on Facebook, he says, congratulations on getting the number 10 shirt this season. How did that conversation come about, and are you ready to embrace the challenge that comes with wearing it?
Yeah, for me, to be fair, I've not really looked into it too much. I just think it's the nicest, best number that you can have in football, I think. So it's not really a massive thing. I don't think it's really anything that I've thought about, no, it's a bit of pressure with the number 10. Like, it doesn't really make a difference, it's just a number on your back. But no, it's my favourite footballing number. So yeah, it's nice to have it. It's a nice thing to have. But came about in the summer. The kit man just put on the group chat, if anyone wants a new number, just text me, and he'd asked the gaffer. So I just said if 10's available, then I'll have that if possible. And then come in the first day, and my kit had 10 on. So that was it, really.
That probably answers the next question. Your dream club and shirt number, probably Manchester United.
United, and to be fair, if you're going there, then 7's got to come into question. But yeah, 7 or 10, yeah, United.
Joshua on Twitter, what are your personal targets for goals and assists this season?
Yeah, every year my targets are just to go better than the season before. So last year I got 9, so hopefully I can get to double figures this year. And I think assists is something I need to, like Samson said, I need to add to my game a bit more. So hopefully I can get near enough double figures for them as well. That's the plan.
This is one from Col U _ST2 on Twitter. What is your dream 5-a-side team that includes yourself?
Tough one. I think I'm going to have to go like all-out attack. No defenders in there. Ronaldo, Messi, Rooney, and De Bruyne.
No goalkeeper?
No goalie, no.
No goalkeeper.
Monkey rush. Rooney can do everything, so I'll stick it in probably. He'll be all right.
Sammy on Twitter says, you're in the MasterChef final, what are you cooking?
That's a real tough one. I'm actually not a bad chef, you know. I'll do a nice, like, Nando's flavoured pasta. Found it on TikTok, but real nice recipe, so I'll probably do a bit of that, it's decent.
Get most of your recipes from TikTok?
Most of them, yeah, I actually do, yeah. Most of them come straight from TikTok. Save them and go for them, yeah.
It's from Jack on Instagram, he says, who is the best singer in the dressing room?
Singer? I think Johnny Kinde fancies himself a bit, he's got a bit here and there. Singing all the time. I'm not bad. I'd probably say, I wouldn't say any of us are great from what I've heard, but I'd say John, when he gives it a go, I think at times in the change room, he's not bad.
Let's get Big John on the mic.
Yeah, get me and Big John on the mic. We did a duet, and with Hornby, so not a duet, away last year somewhere. Did All of Me. Weren't too bad, to be fair. Weren't too bad.
James on Facebook, do you have the smallest shin pads at the club?
I think you'd be surprised. No, I think I just wear mine low, so everyone thinks that. I think Newbie wears some mental shin pads. So does Samson, if any at all, to be honest. Even though he's ratting around all game, but if that makes sense.
And then this is the last one from Dave on Facebook, bit of a random one. What is your favourite lorry? He says his is Norbert Den Tresangle, followed by Eddie Stobart.
Eddie Stobart, that's probably the only lorry I've ever heard of. Favourite lorry? What's your favourite lorry, Dallo?
My favourite lorry?
Yeah.
Funny enough, I was thinking about this this morning.
Yeah? Stobart?
Yeah, probably Stobart.
Yeah. Lorry.
Eddie, innit?
Eddie Stobart, yeah. That's what I've been given. I'd have to go Eddie Stobart, yeah, because that's all I know, really. Yeah.
Thank you, Noah. Thank you very much.
No worries, thank you.
Love some of those questions. What's your favourite lorry? Random. And then the best Star Wars movie. Yeah, and some tricky questions there for Noah. We'll be speaking to more of the lads throughout this season, so keep an eye out on your socials because it's your questions we want for the Q&As, as well as some other features we've got planned throughout the season and the campaign for Col U TV. That's pretty much it for the first show of the season. It's great to be back. Looking forward to a nice positive start to the season. And Saturday afternoon against Swindon, we'll be back for a pre-match show. Hopefully you've got your tickets. If not, you can still get them. Head across to Col U Tickets. Have a great rest of the week, whatever you're up to. We'll see you for the show on Saturday. Until then, it's great to be back and goodbye for now.